So, Gerard, you are an expert. You're an English teacher. Do you have any maybe expert tips for other dads out there with kids that are kind of not loving writing, not loving reading, that you can help push them along?
Sure. And maybe somebody just heard the bell for one of the other classes just rang. So keep it real. I am right outside of school. But yeah, the a tip that came to mind when you asked me this was all about helping the kids who are struggling to get started. And particularly with writing, we have this term writer's block, which I think is a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. But with technology today, there's what I think a pretty good fix for that. And the fact is, very few kids have talker's block. If you ask them about a topic they love or something they hate, they're going to tell you, give you an opinion. And the good thing is that tools now make it extremely easy to record your voice or even transcribe your voice on the fly. So for a teenager or a youngster who loves whatever topic they have or whatever opinion they want to express, but has trouble getting started putting it to writing, use a tool like the voice memo app on the iPhone or even voice typing on Google Docs, and open that up, hit record, and ask your youngster a question or two to get them to share their opinion. And once they're done, you'll realize they have all of their ideas that they can then transcribe. Or if you're using Google Docs, it's going to actually type it as you're talking. And the only thing you need to do there is to go back and edit and clean it up. So I think that's a tip that anyone who is trying to help a teenager down to, even third or fourth grade get their ideas down on paper is just to start by talking and totally forget about the keyboard or the pencil at first.
Yeah, forget kids. I'm going to borrow that one. I didn't know Google Docs does that. That's amazing, and it's free. And right, I stare at that screen, and it's like daunting, right? Where do you even start? So maybe it is just start talking. And then what's the other thing I read that you always preach is perfection is the enemy. Just get your, spew out whatever thoughts you have, and then worry about editing up later.
Yes. Ultimately, my belief with writing is, brevity. Brevity is the soul of wit, as William Shakespeare said. But so you want to get as much as you can for the first draft and basically as little as you can for the final draft. But, it all starts with getting that first as much as you can. So just using your voice and your that stream of thoughts we have through conversation is a great way to get started, in my experience.
That's awesome. I appreciate it. I will next time we have a book report. I now have a tactic that we can knock this out. So thanks, and I'm going to use it for myself, selfishly, of course. Most of these tips are for me. So thanks, Gerard.
Yeah, sure.